Hey, welcome to the series of everything you need to know about Python in simplest possible way. In the series of pattern printings, we have discussed so many patterns in our previous videos. In this video, we will be discussing how we can solve this particular pattern using for loop, string concatenation, and also string multiplication. If you don't know about string concatenation and string multiplication, in the video of pattern printing 1, I have explained clearly about string concatenation and string multiplication. So let's go ahead and see how we can print this particular pattern using for loop, string concatenation, and string multiplication. So if you carefully observe here, we not only having a single pattern itself, we have combination of patterns. From this star to the above, we have one pattern, and this star onwards to the below, we can consider it as another pattern. So we will generate both of these patterns and combine them and get this whole pattern in a single pattern. So now what I will be doing is that I will take this particular above pattern. I will write the logic to generate above pattern. After that, I will write the logic for to generate this below pattern. So for that, I will be taking a rows is equal to, I will take a static value with 5. Later, we can take the value of rows dynamically from the user. So later, I will generate a range of values using for loop. For I in range, here we will be using this range function to generate a range of values. Now what I will be doing is that I will mention rows, comma, 0, comma, -1. So by mentioning this, I am mentioning I want a range of values from 5 to 0, which can be result as 1. It will generate a range of values from y to 5 to 1, decrementing 1 on each iteration. So in the for loop, what I will be doing is that I will print the values of I. So by printing this, we can actually see the values of range of values from 5 to 1. So now what we will be doing is that by using string multiplication, we can actually generate this above pattern here. So for that, what I will be doing is that I will take star, that is what we wanted, right? I will multiply this star with whatever the value that we are getting with this I. So if I execute this, so I can able to get the result of above pattern, which is of this. So now what we will be doing is that we will write code to generate this below pattern, which is of this. So for that, I will take one more for loop for j in range of I wanted to generate a range of values from 1 to 5. So for that reason I will mention the value 1 to rows plus 1. By mentioning rows plus 1 only, I can able to generate this range of values from 1 to 5. So in the for loop, what I will be doing is that to let you know what value we were getting in j, I am printing j value here. So we are getting the values of 1 to 5 here. So now by simply multiplying star with this particular j, we can actually generate this pattern. So I am doing multiplication of this with j. So if I execute this, I can able to get the similar result but not exactly the same result. If you carefully observe here we are getting two stars repeatedly, but in the actual pattern we have only one star. So to remove that, we can actually start this second loop with value 2. So as we are starting with value 1, we are able to get this pattern. So now what I will be doing is that I will remove this 1 with 2. By mentioning this value 2, I can able to get the actual pattern. I'm executing this program. So now we can actually see the result of actual pattern is generated. So now what we will be doing is that we will take these rows dynamically from the user. So for that I'm mentioning int. So I want integer value. So for that reason I have mentioned int. So to read input I have using this input method. I am asking user to enter any number. So if I execute this, it was asking me to enter any number. If I give the value of 5, it was actually generating the pattern which we have expected. Now I will give one more number which may be of 9. So if I execute this, I am getting the similar result with this pattern here. So like this, by using this logic, we can actually generate this kind of a pattern with any input given by the user. So I hope you have understood this logic to generate this pattern. So in the next video, we will discuss how we can generate this pattern using the similar logic that what we have explained here. So if you can write the logic for this problem, that is well appreciated, and you can actually comment your solution in the comment section. So even then we will discuss this solution in our next video. To stay updated, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications to all, so that whenever I upload any video, you will get the notification. So if you found this video interesting and if you understood this logic to generate this pattern, hit the like button, and thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.